Welcome back to the community, everybody, and thanks for being part of it. Today, this is a little abnormal. We're not doing a DIY, which is really odd for me because I normally always do a DIY or something to do with Volkswagen. I announced that I was putting pallet wood walls up since the wood's free when you grab pallets and burning effect, blah, blah, blah. A lot of you commented that you wanted to see it, so I did it. I didn't stretch this video out real long, fast forwarded a lot of stuff and skimmed through, but just so you can get the idea. So I hope you enjoy it. This is just an extra film. You're not losing no Volkswagen DIY stuff. I just threw this one in extra for who wanted to see it. Okay, so I'm going to start out on this side of the wall here and start coming over with it because it's the first time I've ever done this. I'm going to go ahead, put one of the boards up, mark it, and then I'll show you me burning it and then mounting it. And then I'll start speeding the film up here and there. But a lot of you did say you wanted to see it in the comments on the one video when I brought it up. So we might as well do this back wall, and I'll just keep speeding up a lot of the film, and then we'll look at the end result. So let's go. Now, I did take a board and I put it here, okay? Because when the wood comes this way, it wouldn't have nothing attached to. And you'll see what I mean when I start doing it. So I screwed a board behind there in the corner. So let's get to some measuring and start seeing what it'll look like. So the easiest way that I could think of doing this, and I'm not a carpenter, so I'm just doing it my way, keep the laughter to a minimum. Gonna put it up there like that. And then mark it. And that's what we'll make our cut so that I can get it onto the stud with the nail gun. So let's take it outside and we'll cut it and burn it. Okay, now we're gonna burn it. Now remember, be safe when you're doing this. Don't act like a stupid head, okay? Let's give it a try. I never tried this myself. So let's see what happens. Honestly, it didn't come out too bad. I'm sure if I had a bigger torch, it would get done a lot quicker, but I'm not in no rush, so we'll go ahead and mount this on the wall and see what it looks like. Okay, hopefully I'm not in your way. I've never used this nail gun, so see what it works like. Can't tell if it's level. Hopefully. I don't think, don't tell me. Well, the nail gun's empty. I didn't know that, and I won't have new nails till tomorrow. So I'm going to start screwing some of the boards up. That definitely ain't going nowhere. I'm going to use some screws for what I have. I wouldn't suggest doing that if you do have a nail gun or access to one, but I wanted to get some of it done today. So I'm going to go ahead and use some screws that I have. Get some of them up there so you can just follow along. I'm really not going to talk much now. There's no point in it, so let's keep rolling.
Remember, this isn't some custom job where they all have to match up. It'll look good when it's done. I'm just doing mix match, but when they're all burned and everything, it'll look pretty good as a background.
Okay, let's cut this one. This one actually doesn't have much of a wood grain look to it, but it's okay. I'm still going to make everything blend in. Like I said, this is not going to be like what you're used to seeing, a paneling wall that everything is perfect. This is an old cottage style barn look, like pretty much reclaimed wood. So that's what I'm doing. It should look okay once I get the signs up and everything. So let's just keep rolling along. Now, one thing you do need to know, when you're burning this, wear a respirator, because a lot of this pallet wood, I call it, is treated with certain chemicals. So make sure to play it safe and wear a respirator, a real one, just in case. The nails will be here tomorrow. I ordered them from Amazon. I thought there was a full sling of nails in that, and there wasn't. There was probably like 6. So we'll have more nails tomorrow, and then I can pump it up quick. But I'm going to keep rolling along since I have some screws. Remember, don't burn this while it's on the wall, but I'm sure it's bright enough not to do that. Okay, I got some longer screws. And that's what it needed. All right. Can't wait till the nails come tomorrow. Starting to look decent. I got an image of it. Once the whole wall's done, and we get our signs all up and everything, I think it's going to look nice. Let me get some more marked. Okay, like I said, if you have some cuts that are a little wonky, just put them that way, because these boards are going to be coming into it and you're not going to see them. So, all right, I'll go ahead and keep bringing you in and out, and you'll be able to see the finished look. It's free. A couple screws or nails, that's all it really costs you. So, okay, so far, I know this filming's not real great, but I got two panels done, so to speak. And I'm going to start putting my stuff back here because I got a mess going on. And then I'll continue over. Like I said, I'm not going to make a big film out of this, but I thought it was pretty unique. You can usually get pallets for free. So I just thought this was pretty cool. Let me turn that light off. There we go. And it's not going to be perfect. You know, I'm not going to sit there with a miter saw and getting them perfect, because there's going to be signs going on the wall, you know, stuff like that. But it'll look good once it's all done. It'll just give it a different accent instead of these, you know, the studded walls everywhere. So I'll get another row done and show you what's going on. So it's slowly coming together. Starting to get towards the middle now. This is looking nice. I know, guys, it's just reclaimed wood, but you know, when you just have studded walls, I can't wait to do the whole garage this way, in all honesty. It just looks different. I can't wait to get a picture of the whole wall tonight. So, getting there. Okay. So we're still doing the same thing. I just didn't want to bore you. So, kind of jumping in and out with this. But nothing different. Got over this way. You always pick the better side of the board to burn, technically speaking. So that would be this side. And make our mark. And then of course get down. Here, I'll show you something that's pretty cool. Give me 1 second here so I'll break my stupid head. Stuff all over the place right now, but see these beer cans? There's some up there. I collected beer cans when I was young. It was a big thing back in the later 70s, beer can collecting, but my buddy gave me a bunch of them that he had laying around. It's just something I miss. I don't know if anybody remembers beer can collecting back in the day. Now remember, you should be wearing a mask doing this. Just be careful when you're doing the burning, that's all. It really, I love the look of it. I never knew much about this, and I seen somebody else doing it and thought, wow. And they were actually doing this to like they did one wall in their living room, and I thought it looked amazing. They were using a miter saw and making all the cuts perfect, you know, but like I said, I'm in a garage, so I'm just kind of making it look rustic. I'm not worried about it looking perfect. It's reclaimed wood. You know, it's pallets that are going to end up people throwing them in a fire or burning them. I figure I might as well do something useful with them, you know, instead of buying wood. Because as we know, lumber today is a very, very expensive thing now. So this actually is working out really well. Just remember, don't mount these and then burn, because you don't want to do that. You'll burn your building down. So take your time, move slow. If you probably had a bigger torch, it would probably go a lot quicker, but I just have these little propane tanks on hand, and I no longer have the grill for these, so I figured I might as well use them. So just let you don't burn your hands, that's all. This is already cool on the other end, so I just think it's a good idea to reuse wood instead of buying new lumber. Obviously that's very expensive, but I just think it's good to reuse things when we can. Just like my cabinets on the wall. I'm going to paint them brown, but I got them at Habitat for Humanity or something like that for $5 each. They were going to crush them. So I got 3 cabinets for the garage for $15 for all 3. So you can't beat that, in all honesty. So let's get this one hung. One thing I did want to show you too, I have a fan running. It's blowing at me, okay? I have the window open, the garage door open, but I have air blowing at me, especially while I'm burning. We don't know what's in this type of wood. We're getting there. Little piece left to do right here. And we are coming along. It's a little tedious, but it's free wood. All I need was some screws and nails. And once the bench is cleaned off and everything, then it'll look nice. I got to get the clock hung up, the signs up, but let me get on that last piece there and I'll be right back. I took a 2x4, actually it's the bottom of one of the pallets, the thicker parts at the bottom. It's like a 2x4 almost. I took one and put it there against there, because when you have a board going across there, there's nothing to attach to here, so now it has something. And I just ran the screws inside there and pulled it up against it. So now there's a board there for it to rest to when it goes this way for the other wall. I hope that made sense to you. Actually thought I wasn't going to have enough wood, but I have more than enough for this back wall, so that's a good thing. Okay, we're going to put this against there and then mark it. Get a quick cut and burn. All right, that wall is done. I'm very pleased with it for free wood. I mean, it's pallet wood, but I don't care. It actually looks pretty nice. Maybe better in person, because I see, as I'm looking through the camera, it doesn't look that great to me, but I don't know. Maybe it will once I put it on TV or, you know, on YouTube, but I think it came out good. I'm really happy with it. I didn't expect it to look that good. The burning effect definitely helped a lot. There's no doubt about it. So that made a big deal. My bench is all mess, or it would probably look a lot better. So that's about it. I won't film no more of this type of stuff, but a couple people said they wanted to see it. So if you can get free pallets, I still got some wood left. I'm gonna just start doing that wall coming down there until I run out, and then get more, a little bit at a time, you know. So alrighty, that was it for that. Will say this came out so nice, especially, come on, it's free wood, a little bit of work, and it looks really nice. Very happy with it. Okay, so how cool was that? I know I don't have my microphone on or nothing. This was just a quick thing. It's just an extra video I put out this week. If you can pick up stuff like I did, my cabinets, they were $5 a piece. I know they need painted. The kitchen cabinets for $5. I can't beat that. The pallet wood, you know, you got to pull the pallets apart, and there are a lot on the marketplace that are like $1 a board, which really isn't bad. You can go buy 100 of them for $100 and do your whole garage probably. But I get the ones that they're going to throw out or burn, and they came out really nice. Like I said, it's a rustic look. It's not perfect, but I wasn't looking for perfect. So hopefully I sounded okay without my wireless mic for a change. I hope everybody had a pleasant day, and I'll see you soon.